Medlin's first offering to John Jay. Strike one, and away we go.
Interesting, they're throwing that ball out, taking it because it's the first wild card game. Hall of Fame ball.
Medlin enjoys throwing to both of these catchers, McCann and Ross, but his numbers are better with Ross behind the plate, and it starts with a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts for Medlin. Craig, a bouncer over to the rookie Simmons. And Chris Medlin has a 0 on the board to get his postseason career started. Ball and 2 strikes and a strikeout to get Kyle Loesch's night started. Swing and a miss, and Kyle Loesch answers Chris Medlin. A couple of strikeouts for each. Catcher, he's like a shutdown cornerback in the NFL. There's that tough Sunfield. Hayward fighting for it. That ball's deep, and Hayward reaches up, and he's got it. Jason Hayward makes a great catch. Oh, what a play by Hayward. The toughest. And a swing and a miss. Freeze down on strikes. Medlin with celebration as they made it to the postseason as Loesch just missed a 7-pitch. And timeout was asked for and granted by Jeff Kellogg. So a no pitch, David Ross. And that ball is hit high and deep left center field. That's got a chance. And it is gone. A home run. David Ross. After the injury to Rafael Furcal. There's a strike called on the outside corner, and Medlin followed by Prado and then Hayward. And a hard hit ground ball through for a base hit. And the Braves have their base stealer aboard to start the 3rd inning. And Prado goes down swinging. So Kyle Loesch not only. And Jones pulls one over to second base. Descalso takes care of Chipper Jones, and Loesch comes back with a 0 in the 3rd. 2-0 Braves. Their one-day-old son, and he will try to go in that series as Beltran singles to right, and the first hit for the Cardinals comes to lead off the 4th inning.
Well, and you figured it would be Beltran.
A hot one backhanded by Chipper Jones, and a high throw into right field. Beltran on his way to 3rd. Instead of a double play,
which is very key.
And that one's hit high and deep to left field. Back is Prado, and he can't get it. A one-hopper off the wall. Beltran will score. Holiday going to be held around 3rd. And Alan Craig. Chris Medlin. And Molina to the right side. Ugla will make the play for the out. Molina will drive in the run to tie this game at 2. An RBI ground out already. And he lifts this one high in the air. Bourne waiting under it. Craig's going to tag. Catch is made. Bourne's throw to the plate is high, and Craig scores, and the Cardinals have taken the lead. He's allowed just 3 hits thus far, has 5 strikeouts as Freeman pulls one down the line. We're going to cut it off Beltran, and Freeman won't challenge the arm of Carlos Beltran, which is still there. Drops a bunt down this time. It's a beauty. Freeze. Safe. A home run and a bunt single for to this Braves batting order. There's a bunt, and Freeman won't go, and it hits Simmons. Down the line it goes. Freeman scores. Wait a minute. Hold everything. They're going to call an interference here.
What a turnaround this will cause.
Not going to count. Hold up.
Running lane, when you're going down the first base line, you'll see that Simmons is on the grass.
He's got to be in foul territory.
Yeah. Very good call. Hit him in the helmet. He's out. And Medlin is gone. Boy, what a turn of events here. The Braves sitting there with 1st and 3rd and 1 out. 1-2 to Holiday, and that one's ripped deep left field, and there it goes. Matt Holiday unloads on one. 4-2 Cardinals as Matt Holiday hits a howitzer into the bleachers in left field. Showing that great power. Pitchers try to work him inside, but if you miss, look out.
Well, they started by working him.
As Freeman sends one into left center, a base hit. Braves have a runner aboard. They'll bring the tying run to the plate as we check in. And Ross pops it up. Ball's carrying a little bit. Back is Beltran. And that's that. So Matheny makes the call. Lynn strands the base runner. And the Cardinals still lead it 4-2. And Freeze on the ground to Ugla. Bobbles. And throws it away. Wow. And now it gets by Ross. Freeze on his way to second. Well, so the Atlanta Braves, the #1 defensive team in the National League. Payoff pitch and a bouncing ball. Backhanded by Simmons. Bobbles coming to the plate. Throws it away. Cosmo on his way to second. A poor throw from Simmons, and the Cardinals get another run. It's 5-2. Slow roller. This will stay fair and going to be trouble. Vinters didn't get the tag on him. Save. Cosma scores. Pete Cosma flying around the bags, never slowed down. And he scores the 6th Cardinal run. 2 balls and a strike, and that one's hit well right center field. That's going to get down. Constanza can fly. It's going to go to the wall. Racing around second. Jay brings it back in, and it'll be a triple for Constanza. Bouncing ball, and this will bring in a run. So Bourne is out. The Braves get their 3rd run, an RBI for Bourne. Prado in the hole, base hit. And Hayward. Jay is playing deep. That's got a chance. It falls. A base hit. Hayward on his way to second. A double for Hayward. Prado ends up at 3rd. And Chipper Jones on the ground. And that's it. Boy, what a job, Zepchinski, with all of that surrounding Chipper Jones. A double play ball. And now O'Flaherty is. Holiday goes to right field, a base hit. Holiday with a home run in the 6th inning. Ripped one to left into the bleachers. Just shoots one to right field for a single. And a bouncer. That's going to sneak through for a base hit. And here come the Cardinals with 2 on. And 1 man out. Holiday and Craig with single. 2 balls and a strike on Molina. And a hot one to Jones. He's got it to second for 1. Ugla. A high throw. Freeman saves an error. And a double play to end the inning. Way inside. Threw another one to the backstop. 2 clowns in the water. And Freeman is aboard. And now they rev it up here. Turner Field once again. And Ugla grounds one right to Cosma. He bobbles a little bit. The turn, not in time. That cost him a double play. And Ross, a line drive back up the middle. Ugla will hold his ground at second base. David Ross with a 3-hit night. And once again, the Braves will bring the tie. Simmons, fly ball, shallow left. Back is Cosma. He'll take it. He'll call. Oh, it's going to drop. It falls. Miscommunication. And the bases are loaded, and Boggs can't believe it.
This crowd has been crazy. This crowd's been crazy all night. I wonder if it affected their communication.
They're calling it an infield fly rule. Wow. One umpire did. That's why Freddie Gonzalez is out. Well, this is a huge call here.
You cannot call it.
It has to be a call where the infielder has a legitimate chance to catch the ball without a whole lot of effort.
Base runners are on their own when the infield fly rule is called, but the batter is out. An unbelievable call here. Wow. 2 outs. Which umpire called it? That is the left field umpire, Sam Holbrook.
Oh, this is not good. Fans are throwing stuff on the field all over the ballpark. I got to stop this.
Matheny and Gonzalez got to get their players off the field.
This is embarrassing for Atlanta fans.
Hitters count for McCann, and ball 4. Bases loaded for the Braves. 2 outs, back to the top of the order. There they go. Bourne swings and misses, and Mott, a huge strikeout. And the Atlanta Braves come up empty in the 8th. Before. Struck him out. 1-2-3 inning for Kimbrel. Stage is set to the bottom of the 9th. Prado, Hayward, and Chipper Jones in what might be his final clean inning to start. And Prado on the ground to second base. Descalso out number 1. This game is. That one's in the air, almost in the same spot, but Robinson will make the play, and out number 2. The Cardinals an out away from advance. Jones breaks his bat. Backhand to Descalso. Jump throw is not in time. Pulled him off the bag. Safe is the call. The Braves with one more base run to bring the tying run up as Freeman launches one left center field. John Jay on the run, and that's down. It one hops out. A ground rule double. Game on at Turner Field. And the 1-2, and Ugla bouncing ball. Descalso. The play to first in time, and the St. Louis Cardinals advance. The Cardinals racing off the field as the debris comes pouring down again. They will move on. Chipper Jones' final at bat is a hit, but the Braves come up short. And a 6-3 victory for the St. Louis Cardinals, trying to defend their World Series title and the end of an era. The Chipper Jones era in Atlanta.
Nate McLouth will lead it off for the Orioles. Swinging at the first pitch. Off the glove of Young at first, and McLouth will reach.
Sometimes the best way to deal with somebody you've never seen before.
Third. And there goes McLouth. Pitch is low, and the throw to second is late. Skips into center, but no chance for McLouth to advance.
It's interesting, the Orioles do have quite a few.
Now J.J. Hardy, and that ball hit up the middle and through for a base hit. McLouth around third, and he will score easily. It's 1-0 Orioles. And that ball really goes. Came up empty there.
Now you're talking over my skis.
And the 3-2 pitch with 2 out. And Readers goes down swinging to end the Oriole half of the first, but they get on the board. Great to have you with us tonight. And there is ball 4 to Kinsler.
I knew I would jinx him.
6 times he is tied for the lead with 21 stolen bases. Running on that pitch, the ball slapped into left. And runners will be at first and third. Here's Josh Hamilton. And that's tapped to second. Could be 2, 4, 6, 3 run scores to tie the game, but 2 out. 2. And that ball hit to center. Adam Jones makes the play, and that'll do it for the Rangers. But they answer with a run of their own. 1-1.
Four-seamer, which I think is one of his better pitches.
On the button by Tomey, but a great play by Kinsler for the first out.
They didn't play them.
Japanese baseball, that's not done. That pitch up and in, and it got Reynolds.
I think they're going to check the umpire to see if he swung. It did hit him, But if
spinning slider.
He gets Flaherty on 3 pitches for the second out. And there goes Reynolds. Pitch outside. Reynolds has it stolen. That ball's hit to first. A squibber smothered by Young for the third out. That'll do it for the Orioles in the second. Stretching the outer limits of our comprehension as Michael Young drills a single to center, and he's on with 1 down.
Some of these.
Strike 3 called. 2 down. Payoff pitch due to Soto. Tried to check it, but he went. And back-to-back strikeouts in the second. We head to the third.
Maybe you won't.
The first 1-2-3 inning for Yu Darvish. We go to the bottom of the third.
In a position to match up, he's done his job.
Craig Gentry to first off the glove, and Reynolds cannot recover to make the play.
Where they can turn any ground ball like this one.
And this could be 6-4-3. Kinsler is doubled up. Nice call.
I just wanted to make the point that he's second in the American League behind Joe Mauer.
And there's another one. That ball gets down and right. Chris Davis up and hustles it in and keeps Andrews to a single.
That was a heck of a play by Chris. Be certain he's going to throw here.
On the corner, Hamilton caught looking for out number 3 here in the third. Look at Jim Thome going the other way, just inside the line. He rounds first. Hamilton hustles it in. There was no chance that was going for extra bases.
I was going to question your description of round. You might want him to try to change his swing.
Mark Reynolds pops that thing a mile high. Ian Kinsler makes the play, and that'll do it for the Orioles in the fourth.
Throw to a certain base or pick, go for it. The only thing I'm going to get upset if they're timid, not letting it fly. Both those are on their own.
Our thanks to Buck Showalter. Here comes the 2-2. Going the other way, base hit into right. Cruz around second. And he will be into third with a slide. They're at the corners with 1 out.
You want to pitch him inside. You don't want to have him go out over the plate.
Tried to check his swing and could not.
So let me ask you this.
And Napoli strikes out for the second time tonight. The 2-2. Rounded to second. Flaherty will go the short way. And that'll do it for the Rangers in their half of the fourth. He got him swinging for the second. By virtue of winning that game, as Kinsler slaps a single into center. By virtue of winning that game and clinching the to short. There's one, and they double up. A tough guy to double in Elvis Andrews, and that does it for the Rangers in the fifth.
But your head is turning in a rhythm every single pitch.
J.J. Hardy bloops one to right for a leadoff single here in the sixth.
But I think the
Davis at the plate. That ball's hit hard into right field. Hardy is around second. He'll easily make it to third. They're at the corners with nobody out in the sixth.
Want to create the crooked number this late in the game.
Adam Jones going to right. Cruz back, shy of the track, makes the play. But the tie is broken as Hardy scores on the sacrifice fly. It's 2-1 Baltimore. Big, slow curve, strike 3 call.
From the sixth inning on.
And look at this scene on the mound right now. Everybody patting Joe Saunders on the back for an outstanding effort here as he pitches into the sixth and leaves with a 2. And Reynolds goes down swinging.
Is the pitch here, and he left it up.
There it goes the other way, and Hamilton hustles it in. So Flaherty is 1 out of 3.
And that's an extremely difficult play.
Here's looking at you, Darvish. Andino dancing off at third. McLeod, base hit to left. Andino scores, and it's 3-1 Baltimore. And Hardy goes down swinging to end the seventh. And Moreland waves at that one. Goes down swinging. 1-2-3 inning. 2-2. He got it. Uehara strikes out the side in the eighth.
The Yankees.
Soft liner that Hardy cannot field. Didn't get much of it. And the ball gets away. Kinsler to second. And will hold there to Josh Hamilton. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. We're heading to the ninth.
If you can start to score runs, if you're the opposing team, getting out a little bit, quiets the crowd, takes that advantage away.
Leadoff walk to Tomey here in the ninth. That ball is tattooed pretty well to left. Murphy back, that's off the wall. Tomey will wind up at third as Andino with a ringing double off the wall and left. Lined off the glove of Andrews and into left. A run will score, and runners are at first and third.
That's where the strikeout really hurts you on an offense. So by shortening up, that's a great point. You free up your players instead of tightening them up.
Hamilton with the catch in center. And that'll score another Baltimore run as Robert. No balls and 2 strikes. Hardy lines it to Kinsler for the third out. But the Orioles scored 2 more. And they will go to the ninth with Jim Johnson.
Seeing those stats right, he does have less strikeouts than saves.
Beltre's fly ball to right. Or the center is Adam Jones was.
You got to pick out a pitch and try to elevate it. Otherwise, it's a ground ball.
Nelson Cruz with a 1-out single to left.
Fastball 94, and then it's gone to the breaking ball.
Cruz on the run as the ball is grounded to second. Andino throws him out. 2 down. And Johnson walks Napoli. They're at 65 in a huge spot. Swinging at the first pitch, base hit to left. McLeod fields, and the bases are loaded with 2 out. How about the teenager coming? Fly ball left field. Nate McLeod is there. And the magical season of the Baltimore Orioles continues.